This is Ledger's security key app, but most people don't know that it exists. It works like a YubiKey, but it's built into all Ledger wallets. Most people use two-factor authentication to secure their online accounts, thinking it's enough, but here's a problem. SMS codes and authenticator apps can still be hacked. Ledger keeps your keys in one place without needing extra devices. So I want to show you exactly how the security key app works to secure all your online accounts, not just your crypto, and how to set it up on your Ledger wallet. Which is something else cool about this app. It works on all Ledger wallets, but for this video, I'll be using the Ledger Flex because its NFC feature makes the process even more seamless. Let's start with what the security key app is. It's an app created by Ledger that you can install on any Ledger wallet, and it turns your wallet into a two-factor authentication device for securing your online accounts. The credentials you generate with the security key app are derived from your wallet seed phrase without revealing any of the seed itself. So if you set up multiple Ledger wallets using the same 24 words, you can log in to the same websites using the same credentials across all of your wallets. Now, if you're not familiar with two-factor authentication or 2FA, it's an added layer of security that's designed to verify who you say you are when you're logging into an online account. So when you enter your username and password, for example, instead of gaining immediate access, you're prompted for an additional code. So even if someone steals your password, they'd still need the second factor, making it far less likely that they could access your account. And this is why 2FA is now a standard on most websites. But the main problem is that many of the 2FA methods that people use, like SMS, email, and even authenticator apps, can still be compromised, which means your accounts aren't as secure as they could be. SMS codes, also known as text messages, can be intercepted through SIM swapping. Your email verification can be compromised if your email is compromised. And although authentication apps are generally considered more secure than both of those methods because you need the physical device to get this code, it could still be compromised if you downloaded malware onto your phone or computer. According to recent reports, SIM swaps are on the rise and they have a 100% success rate. So once a target is identified, it's not a matter of if, but when they'll be compromised. And this has led to hundreds of thousands of dollars in cryptocurrency stolen through these SIM swaps. And email-based 2FA isn't much more secure either. Every day there's an estimated 3.4 billion phishing emails sent, meaning a large number of email accounts are compromised daily, putting 2FA protection at risk. That's why the best option is a physical security key, something that's completely immune to SIM swaps and malware. Devices like YubiKey are designed specifically for this purpose. They require physical presence to approve a login, making them far more secure than these other 2FA methods. But here's my issue with getting something like a YubiKey. At least if you're in crypto, you're probably already managing a hardware wallet, maybe even multiple hardware wallets. Then you get a YubiKey device, throw that into the mix, and it quickly becomes a juggling act, making it more complex and more complicated than it really needs to be. And while I'm all about security, I'm also big on keeping things simple, and that's why I like Ledger's security key app even better. It's the best of both worlds. It gives you the power of a security key without having to use any extra devices. And I didn't even know about the security key app until I got my Ledger Flex, and now I use it to secure most of my online accounts like Gmail, Twitter, Amazon, and most of my crypto exchange accounts. Basically, any website that supports signing in with passkeys can be secured with your Ledger wallet and the security key app. And if you're unsure of what websites support passkeys, you can use this website called passkeys.directory, where you can search for any website you use and see if it's compatible. So if you have a Ledger hardware wallet and you want to use a security key app, I'm going to show you how to set that up and use it. If you don't have a Ledger wallet and you want one, I'll make sure to drop my link down in the description for you. You'll also get $10 worth of free Bitcoin if you use that link. And I'll also make sure to drop my full hands-on review to the Ledger Flex down in the description as well, if you want to learn more about this wallet, which is my favorite model. Okay, the first thing we need to do is install the security key app on our Ledger wallet. So unlock your Ledger wallet and connect it to Ledger Live. I'm going to do this on my mobile device, but you can do it on your desktop computer as well. It's the exact same process. So open up Ledger Live, and once Ledger Live loads, you want to go to My Wallet tab, and then just connect it to the Ledger wallet that you're adding the security key app to. So I'm going to tap to connect. And here we are. This is like the little app store for the Ledger wallets. So what you want to do is type in security key and then press the plus icon. And that will begin the installation of the security key app onto your Ledger device. And this could take just a minute or two to install. and then you'll be ready to go. Okay, with the security key app installed on our Ledger device, now we need to add it as an authentication method to whatever websites that we want to secure. For this example, I'm going to add it to my X account. Now you can't do it in the actual application, you need to do it in a web browser. So I'm going to be doing it in my Chrome browser. So I'll open up my X account in Chrome. And then you want to go to the Settings tab, Settings and Privacy. And then go to Security and Account Access. Then tap on Security. And then we want to enable two-factor authentication. And specifically, we want to enable the security key. So I'm going to enter my password. All right, then after I've entered my password, just tap Get Started. And we want to select security key because that's what we're adding here. And then tap Continue. And now all you have to do is take your Ledger wallet and hold it up to the back of your phone. Just like that. And it's that simple. Then we just tap Add Key. And we can name it whatever we want. I'm going to name it Ledger. That way I remember it's connected to my Ledger wallet. And then the additional security tip, don't get locked out of your account. If you lose your key, it's a good idea to add another security key or two-factor authentication method as a backup just in case. Okay. Now the way that I just did it there by scanning my Ledger wallet to the back of my phone, you can only do this with the Ledger Flex and Ledger Stacks models. If you have a Ledger Nano X or Ledger Nano S Plus, then you're going to have to connect it to your desktop computer with a USB-C cable to go through this same process, or you can connect it to your Android mobile device if you have one using a USB-C, but either way you have to connect it because these ones don't have NFC built into them. Now that my security key is all set up, let me show you how it adds an extra layer of protection when signing into my X account and how simple it is to do. All right, so I just tried to sign into my X account using my email and password, but as you can see, I still have to choose another verification method, which will be my security key. Now to access my security key on my Ledger wallet, it's actually protected by the PIN code, which is something else I really like about the security key app. So once I enter my PIN code, I can open up the app. And then when logging into my account, I select security key, tap Next. And then I need to choose how I'm going to log in, and I'm using my security key, and tap Continue. And then all I have to do is hold this up to the back of the device. And it's that simple. Now I'm logged in. But we also need to consider the potential downsides of using a security key, like what happens if my wallet breaks or I lose it? Does that mean that I'm locked out of all of my accounts? Here's a good news if you lose your wallet or it breaks. Since the security key is generated from your seed phrase, as long as you have your seed phrase, you can import it into a new Ledger wallet, download the security key app, and then access your accounts like nothing happened. However, the bad news is if you lose your seed phrase or you don't have another Ledger hardware wallet to access your accounts, then you'll essentially be locked out of your accounts. And this just highlights how the security key devices actually work and why they're so secure, but it also shows you their drawbacks. Now, in some cases, if you lose your security key, you might be able to reach out to the website support team and they can help you regain access to your account, but I wouldn't bet on this. So the best thing that you can do is just ensure that your seed phrase remains safe, and pretty much as long as you have your seed phrase and a Ledger wallet, you'll be good to go. But for me, the added security and convenience of having my passkey on my hardware wallet is worth the risk. And if you've liked this wallet, the Ledger Flex that I've been using throughout the video, make sure to check out my full hands-on review in this next video. I'll see you over there. God bless. Peace out.